Hey there everybody, welcome here to K Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing the VIGICA, whatever. It's a virtual reality headset designed for Google Cardboard, so stay tuned. Now, the first question you may ask yourself is, what is virtual reality? Virtual reality is a computer-generated simulation of a three-dimensional environment that can be interacted using electronic equipment. So, in this situation, what it basically means is that you can put on a headset that covers your eyes and displays an image that appears 3D using your smartphone. Now, it does this by using a concept and a free app called Google Cardboard, which uses hardware already in almost all smartphones to create a seemingly 3D world that seems almost real. It's actually really cool. What's most cool about Google Cardboard is that it can be used by simple materials found in your everyday hardware store. So you could basically pick up simple things like cardboard, a couple of washers and magnets, and a couple of lenses, and you'll be set to go and use your Google Cardboard if you feel a little bit creative. But this virtual reality headset allows you to buy something that's relatively cheap and a little bit more comfortable than using a cardboard box. When receiving the box from Amazon, you can kind of see that it's a little bit of a cheap box. It's not covered in any plastic, and it seems like it's almost pre-opened. Probably is. But you can't really complain when ordering something for this price. The headset comes completely assembled other than the head strap and the little magnet that serves as a clicker when using various things within the virtual world. This is a really good convenience because honestly, the idea of receiving Google Cardboard and having to do all the assembly to me seems really tedious. This virtual reality headset, which I prefer not to mention the name because I can't pronounce it, goes for roughly around $30. So when comparing it to Google Cardboard, which is made of cardboard, goes around $10-15 on Amazon.com or .ca. You're spending roughly $20 more to receive something that's made of plastic, that includes a headband, and is much more comfortable than a piece of cardboard. If you're in the US or if you're in Canada and you get lucky, sometimes it could even include a tiny mini controller with the virtual reality headset for the same price, depending on what you find. Now, there are a few main things that I like about this headset. First is that there's no assembly basically required. This is really a big convenience, obviously, to most people who just want to experience the virtual reality world of cardboard without having to spend a whole bunch of time basically doing arts and crafts. The second thing I like about this headset is how easy it is to use. Honestly, the little suction cups on the headset to hold your phone may seem a little bit flimsy and you might think that your phone's going to fall, but honestly, in the time that I've used it, I've had no instances where the phone actually fell. I know others that have used the headset that say that it has fallen sometimes. I guess it just depends on your phone model and whether you stuck it on really hard or not. Now, not all things are good with this virtual reality headset. There are a few things that I do dislike. The first being how uncomfortable it is around the nose region. I don't know about you, but my nose is pretty big. I don't think it's huge, but it's pretty big. So when I put the headset on, there's almost no space for my nose to pass underneath the headset itself. So I end up having a pretty large red mark, almost as if I'm wearing swimming goggles that are too tight. Now, this might not be a problem for most people, but when I was using it, it bugged me quite a bit. The second thing I really didn't appreciate with this headset, I have to be honest, is the quality of the materials. Now, I know we're only paying $30 and we shouldn't expect the world, but at the same time, when I have the little side parts that are soft, that are supposed to be holding out the light from the headset itself, falling off, to me it's kind of a big issue. I mean, can't they use a little more glue or just make sure that the headset doesn't really fall apart? I know it's only $30 though, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna drill them too hard on this, but it is a point that I have to make. The last thing I have to say that I dislike about this item is that there is no spot for your camera to record any video. Now, for most Google Cardboard apps, this is not really a big issue because it doesn't use the camera on your phone, but there is starting to be augmented reality applications available, which basically shows you your world that you're seeing from your own eyes or from through the camera, and adds certain elements of a video to it, which could really be cool if you want to walk around your room and see things in a different way. In this headset, that is absolutely not a possibility. For regular Google Cardboard headset, it has a space designated for the camera so that you could at least experience a bit this augmented reality, which is actually really cool too. So I have to say I was a little bit disappointed about that, but $30 and for the lack of arts and crafts required, I have to say it's still a good buy. Alright, so although there are a few cons with this item, I have to say it was a good deal. I didn't have to do any assembly. That's basically the most important part. I really dislike doing any arts and crafts. So when I wanted to experience virtual reality on the cheap, I was looking towards Google Cardboard. I really don't want to assemble anything, so I looked for alternatives, and I have to say this is one of the best alternatives there is for the price. You could go out and spend only about $10, get the cardboard and do it yourself, or spend the extra 20, sometimes even less depending what you can find on Amazon, and experience virtual reality for the cheap and no arts and crafts required. Alright, so like and comment if you have any questions. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel, and if you didn't enjoy it, please also subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.